Hey guys, welcome to lesson 3, Revitalize Thy Pulling. Before you go any further, I just want you to reflect on how many times per day you pull open a door, or you pull something out of the trunk, you pull something out of your purse, you pick your purse up from the floor, you pick up your diaper bag from the floor, or you pull a vacuum or pull some other household cleaning item. And then next, I want you to ask yourself how it feels to do those tasks. Do you even know? Are you coasting as you do these activities, or are you somewhat intentional about your movements? And just know there's no right or wrong answers here. It's just it's just an awareness thing. More oftentimes than not, the moms that I work with not only have issues with their back somewhere like back pain or pelvis, even pelvic floor, but they also have discomfort with or around their shoulder, and they can link that pain with these tasks. So while I don't have an article to support this datum, I truly believe that when the core is not functioning well during pulling tasks, uh, in that's not functioning well due to poor pressure management, there's more stress that's placed on other structures in the body. In this case, it could be the shoulder, it could be the pelvis, it could be somewhere else. So the purpose of this lesson is to teach you intentional strategies of pulling patterns. Not only will this help you protect your shoulder and your just joints elsewhere, but it's also going to learn core exercises that will translate to improved function. I also believe that pulling patterns are super powerful to ultimately strengthen the connective tissue that's impacted or affected in the condition diastasis recti. So generally speaking, you guys, there are 4 basic pulling patterns: downward vertical pulling, horizontal pulling, vertical pulling from the ground, and then pulling across your body. Also, these pulling patterns I just described can be combined. So the most combined functional pulling patterns are chopping and lifting, at least in strength and conditioning and exercise and rehab. So chopping being you're coming down and across your body, lifting you're moving from the ground up and across your body. So I methodically ordered this lesson so you can ultimately learn the foundations of well-known pulling patterns and apply that to your life and your fitness routine. And then at the end of the lesson, I've included preparation exercises that will further enhance your ability to perform these pulling patterns as they develop. A few notes about exercises to elicit changes to connective tissue strength of the linea alba. When selecting resistance, you have to select just enough resistance so that you can effectively or properly perform the exercise, but it can't be so easy that it's too easy. Meaning, what you should be able to do is you should be able to breathe, control the movement throughout the whole range of motion, and you're not straining. You should also be able to move slowly. This is key because slow equals time under tension, and tension is therefore placed across the linea alba more time. And then that's key to stimulate changes for this tissue to get stronger. You should maximum days per week would be 3 times per week, because you have to give your body time to heal and recover. So quick note on anchoring your bands. You're going to have options to use band or tubing resistance for some of these. As a general rule, it doesn't matter if you anchor your band straight, because the position, whether it's off to the side or not, will change just a little bit. And I want you to be able to be adaptable. It's good to change it up, because the position that you use is going to change the exercise, and you're going to get something different out of it. But in effort to work on force transfer across your abdominal wall, I do suggest either you choose straight on or off to the other side of the body relative to the arm that's moving. So if I'm pulling with my right arm, I'm going to offset the band maybe a little bit towards the left. So you're going to see all the patterns that I just mentioned, and then the prep exercises at the end. for each exercise that you're going to do about a minute on each side before moving on to the next video. You can do a minute on each side and do that a couple times. I want you to just get it down and then move on, because at the end of this whole section, then I'm going to give you next steps. Like, how do you get the real practice in? Okay.